Good morning students and welcome back to your English class. Students, today we are starting our work from the exercise A11. Up to 18 we have solved it. So let us start. In the lesson we have read about Rahul. He went to Raj and apologized. See the pronunciation? Apologized to him from the core of his heart. Apologized means to say sorry, to feel sorry. And from the core of his heart. From the core of his heart is an idiomatic. See the word idiomatic expression. It means with an honest feeling. Now what is the meaning of from the core of his heart? I have told you during the reading of lesson also. With an honest feeling. With the help of your teacher, consult a dictionary and match the following idiomatic expressions with their meanings. Now students, idioms. What are idiomatic expressions or idioms? Idiomatic expressions are those words whose meanings is different from the individual words given in that expression. Like see here, from the core of his heart. Now heart is a body organ and core is any corner of your heart. So does it mean that you are touching the corner of your heart? No, its meaning is an honest feeling. As I told you that idiomatic expressions are those expressions whose meaning is different from the individual words given in the expression. Individual words means the single words given in that expressions, like from the core of his heart. Now heart is a body organ, core is any corner of your heart, but it doesn't mean that we are touching any corner or we are touching our body organ heart, but it means an honest feeling. इन हिंदी यू कैन से जिसको आप मुहावरा कहते हैं, तो मुहावरे में क्या होता है, जो अपेरेंट मीनिंग होता है वो डिफरेंट वो नहीं होता है, उसका मीनिंग कुछ डिफरेंट होता है इंडिविजुअल वर्ड्स से. सो उसी को हम इंग्लिश में इडियम्स कहते हैं, जो हिंदी में आप मुहावरे पढ़ते हो. सो नाउ द टू मोर idioms or idiomatic expressions are given here. See the first one, at a stone's throw. At a stone's throw means very near. When something is very near to you, it means at a stone's throw. Like I give you an example. My house is at a stone's throw from the hospital. Or one more example for you, like the Siva B.Ed college is near your school. So you can say that Siva B.Ed college is at a stone's throw from our DAV school. Okay, so it means that Siva B.Ed college is very near to your school. Next one is stone-hearted. Now see here, stone-hearted. It means cruel. A person who is having no pity, no feelings or emotions. Okay, so these are the two idioms. Today we read three idioms: from the core of his heart, at a stone's throw, and stone-hearted. Your next question is, now use the expressions as given in the A11 in the blanks given below. Now we read two expressions here, at a stone's throw and stone-hearted. Now we have to use these two expressions here in these blanks to find out that how we can use these two idioms in different sentences. So see the first one, the new garment store is dash from my house. Garment means clothes, dresses. So the new garment store is from the my house. Now here somebody is telling the position of the garment store and house. So what will come here? At a stone's throw. It means the new garment store is very near to my house. Or you can say the new garment store is at a stone's throw from my house, because here we have to use the idioms itself, not their meanings, because meanings we have understood that what is the meaning of these two idioms. So here we are asked to use the expressions. So which expression will come here? The new garment store is at a stone's throw from my house. Next one is, Mr. Pal is dash. He does not take care of his pets. Now, a person who doesn't take care of his pets, which type of person he can be? He can be a cruel person. So, what expression we have read for the cruel? Stone-hearted. So, here we will use Mr. Pal is stone-hearted. He does not take care of his pets. Next question is, write words which are pronounced in the same or similar way as the ones given in the boxes. Now see here, the words are given this side, and this side we are given the blanks. Now what we have to do, we have to complete these blanks and to find out that what they becomes. Now write words which are pronounced in the same or similar way. Now students, there are some words which have different spellings and different meanings but have the same pronunciation. And when we have such pair of words, we call that pair of words as a homophone. Okay, so homo means similar and phone means sound. So in this question we are going to learn more about homophones. मतलब ये कि ऐसे words जो जिनकी spelling भी अलग अलग होती है, मीनिंग भी अलग होता है, लेकिन सेम क्या होगा, प्रोनाउंसिएशन. जिस वे में हम उनको बोलेंगे, इट इज if we are not using them in a sentence, so it's difficult to find out that which one we are saying. Okay, so they are homophones. Let us find out here. One, W-O-N, and here it is O-N-E, one. Now say out one. If I say one, it can be W-O-N also, and it can be O-N-E if I'm not using them in the sentences. Okay, so these are having different spellings. W-O-N, one, and O-N-E, one. Both are having different spellings, different meanings, but the but the pronunciation is same. So which type of words are these? Homophones. Next one is made, M-A-D-E, and here M-A-I-D. Made and made, both are having different meanings. This made means to make something, किसी चीज़ को बनाना, and this maid means a housemaid. Okay, a helper, a servant, a lady servant. Okay, so next is weather, and W-E-A-T-H-E-R, weather. So these are also different, weather and weather. This weather means W-E-A-T-H-E-R, it means मौसम, weather. Next is principal. This principal means your school's principal, the head of a school. See the spellings, P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L. When you write P-A-L, it means your school's principal. And this means P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E. Now P-L-E, and here it is P-A-L. When you write the spellings like P-A-L, it means you are writing about your school's principal, the head of an institution or a school. But when you write P-L-E, it means principal also, but its meaning is rules, सिद्धांत. ठीक है. Next is no. It means that you are forbidding something. नहीं. And K-N-O-W. Both are having the same pronunciation, K-N-O-W and no. No and no. This no means nahi, and this no means to know something, जानना किसी चीज़ को. Okay, so what we learned in this, that the words, though they are different in spelling, but they have the same pronunciation. Sorry. But they have the same pronunciation. Next question is, have you ever cheated anyone to win a game? Now this is for you. You have to find out that have you ever cheated your friends to win any game? If yes, how did you feel afterwards? If you have done any cheating like Rahul, then how did you feel afterwards? And could you gather courage to confess? To admit, confess means to admit your fault to the person concerned. And have you gathered the courage like Rahul? Okay, to admit that you have done this and this to your friend. So share your experience, feelings and thoughts in the class. Now students, if you have to think over it. If you have done this, okay, so you have to think over it, and then you can write it in your rough notebook also. Next question is value-based question. What does the word sportsmanship mean to you? Now see here, sportsmanship. What does it mean? It means the good behavior displayed by the players in a game. Means when the players are playing in a game, so they are showing the good behavior, they are following the rules of the game. Okay, they are playing according to norms. मतलब कि जो गेम खेल रहे हैं क्या वो उसको सही तरीके से खेल रहे हैं, कोई चीटिंग तो नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, so when the players in a game they show their good behavior while playing the game, it means they are having sportsmanship spirit. Okay, so what does the word sportsmanship mean to you? It means the good behavior shown by the players of a game. So is it important to win every game you play, or is fair participation enough? So now is it important that you win every game that you are playing? Now students, see, there are always two teams. Okay, two competitors are playing. So what happens? Can both win? No, only one wins. The other have to lose. But what matter? The victory matters or mere playing matters? What matters? Fair participation, that you played the game fairly, कि आपने गेम को सही तरीके से खेला और enjoy किया. That is important. It is not important to win every game because only one can be the winner. It doesn't mean that everybody playing the game they all will win. Okay, because only one have to win. So is it important? No, it is not important to win every game you play. Only a fair participation is enough. It is important that you play the game fairly. Now students, I am sending you the worksheet related to these questions and answers. You can write these A11, A12 and A13 in your book, reader book, if you have bought. And if you don't have, then you can write them in your rough notebook, and this question you have to write in your notebook only. Don't write the answer of this question A15 in your book. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.